thank you once again, everybody, for joining us for a TSB watch along. I am Alex. He is King. He is Ski. This week we are watching the first Ohio State game from last year. I don't know if you remember the outcome of that game, but it kind of came down to the wire at the end in quote-unquote controversial fashion, if you ask Ohio State fans. But it was a fantastic football game, and we are going to watch the highlights from it. Whereas last week's game and a few games recently did not have a lot of highlight options on YouTube, this one does. As a matter of fact, you can watch the entire game on
I was going to say, do they have...
really want
to?
Yes.
It's like they got to have the entire game on there.
Yeah. So, again, if you are joining us, thank you. This is a good time. Really appreciate it. If you are interested in doing so, join our Discord, Sports Brewery and Discord. That's where you can give us suggestions for the games we watch. You can get the link to our Google Meet thing where we can all watch the game together, and then you can watch us on Twitch while we do it. If you missed these, I post them on the podcast, and I post them on YouTube afterwards, so you can sort of watch them side by side if you really want. Whatever. Are we ready? Everybody ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. And again, we are not doing audio so as to not get a cease and desist from, in this case, NBC. So... we're just going to give some live narration. It's nice to see a game in high def as well. Because a lot of these games have been old. Like, remember the Michigan 2003? That was as blurry as you can get.
Well, which is weird because I had an HD TV like not long after that, and it still looked about the same. The HD channels were not good back then.
So if you remember, this pass was actually intercepted by Jeffrey Bassa, and they didn't review it. They didn't go back and look at it. They just gave it to him, and
So that pass, I was driving. I was in California, and I was late. Well, my hotel was late to have a room for me in luxurious Fresno. Right. But I was convinced, listening on my phone for the first time, that Jerry Allen was right on that interception. That wasn't an interception. It's the only time I've ever believed him in my life. He was so convicted.
I mean, usually you got to take Jerry with a grain of salt on what he's seeing.
I hadn't seen shit. I'm just listening. I was positive he was correct.
Yeah, to start off the game now after what should have been a turnover to having it rammed down their throats. Not a good feeling right out the gate.
Well, I don't know what this guy is.
I feel like, did Ohio State kind of kick our ass in the first quarter? Or am I kind of misremembering?
Should have been an interception, and then they just went down and scored, and then they stopped Oregon. So, there was a turning point at some point here in the first quarter, but...
Well, like there were two possessions in. Ducks did dog shit on... I think there were three and out.
Here's the game-changing moment right here. It's Harmon stealing the ball. That was it. Yeah. Again, that is one of the best football plays I've ever seen in my life. Like I said it during the podcast after the game. Like, this is incredible to just steal the ball from a guy.
And is that Judkins?
Judkins,
yes, Judkins, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just pull it straight from his hands.
It's an amazing play.
But that's the difference between this game, what they won, and the playoff game. Ohio State went down, rammed it down our throats the first possession.
Oregon did
and
not
then
make this play.
We did not make this play to counter it after.
Yeah.
And it just, this game could have easily snowballed if they go down and score again here.
Yep.
Could have been a repeat.
So Jordan James following blockers. By the way, Hughes wearing number 20 this year is weird because they look the same too. Like,
what are you trying to say?
I'm saying all number 20 running backs look the same. That's what I'm saying. So Jordan James scores a touchdown.
And they fucked this up. Yep.
Yeah.
And then we go down the perfect hole of of chasing points.
Didn't Sadiq ran him down? Yeah. Sadiq ended up saving a 2-point conversion there.
What do you guys think of the Ohio State white pants?
I think they're fine.
Yeah, I don't mind them either.
Yeah.
I mean, the classic gray pants is usually
Sure, better,
but yeah. I don't hate it.
Oh, just so wide open. Jesus Christ. So this was the game where Gabriel and Oregon just pushed the field goal wide right. Oh,
fucking Sappington.
Yeah.
Like an Atticus.
I forgot they missed that field goal.
Well, remember, like, Oregon came into this game and nobody was really expecting them to stretch the field against Ohio State, and that first throw to Stewart was sort of like, oh, there's holes to be had. But, you know.
Yeah, and I think this is about the last time Ohio State ran the football.
Yeah. Which is wild.
Because, I mean, like, this possession really showed just gashing yards in this possession of running the football.
Yeah.
So
Travion Henderson just running untouched for 50.
Yes.
That portends well or unwell to the January 1st matchup.
So there it is. There you got Evan Stewart. Speed. By the way, not getting tackled. Awesome. Just taking the top off, man. But again,
the crazy thing
Oregon down 14-6 start of the second quarter.
Like, a crazy thing about this game is if you look at pictures from this game, you can find like 7, 8, 9 Ohio State fans that are like plugging their ears because it's so loud, which it obviously was. But also, there are so many Ohio State fans.
There was a lot of Ohio State fans.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of red in those stands. This is a crazy catch. Like, Oregon made crazy plays in this game. So now they're chasing.
Yep.
And not getting.
And again, just they know you're chasing. Just go up there, snap the ball with the real offense, and run an offensive play. Just
okay. We need to not be talking over the best onside kick in Oregon history. Yeah, I said it because Oregon didn't actually get the Oklahoma one.
Yeah, well,
he just fucking line drived it into an up man. Look at Dan's face.
Kind of looks like a rat. Which is fitting with Ryan Day on the other side.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember if Dan ever said was that on purpose? The guy tried to single that guy out with a bullet.
Yes, that was on purpose. So Trayshawn Holden over the middle before he gets kicked out, which might be coming up pretty soon. Let's see, handoff to James, nothing. Still 14-12, second quarter.
Just in general, I know it's been 1 year for us.
There's a spin.
But do like the 5:30 kicks on NBC feel big to you yet?
Yeah.
Like, obviously this game did, but
kind of always have. Like, those 5:30 kicks kind of always have to me. I think it's just like the lighting.
Just the time.
Oxen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they feel different. All right, so
now, do you think
Holden is not going to play the rest of the game?
Do you think he gets ejected if he spits on the guy but like hits him in the leg? Like, we didn't drill him right in the fucking face mask there.
No, because the guy doesn't react the same if it's on like the thigh guard.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't go get a fucking towel to wipe this thing. Like, give me a break.
So remember that, kids. If you're gonna spit on someone, spit on not on their helmet.
Yeah.
And you might get away
with the face mask.
Just spit near their feet. They will understand the disrespect, but
you won't get ejected from a.
And in real life, in public, if you spit on someone, expect a hand coming next. You spit near them, they get the message, but maybe they don't sway.
Yeah. That's a big one. So here's Abuka with a touchdown. So Ohio State takes the lead again.
And that was kind of pivotal there. You know, he gets ejected and the penalty, and all of a sudden you're looking like you're going down into half now instead of potentially having the lead.
Such a good route, like concept there. God damn.
But they don't. Little first down there. Something's about to happen. Let's see. There's a run for a first down into Ohio State territory, sort of drawing them in to do this.
Oh, Tez Johnson.
Very fast.
This was the most frustrating thing was the play calling of Stein in this game was the play calling we all wanted like the entire season.
Yeah.
I don't know why he just chose this game only to really open it. I mean, man coverage, you get the better athlete. That's Ohio State's offense to a T right there. Get man coverage with superior athlete, you're going to win that battle more often than not.
And there aren't a lot of guys in the country who could cover Tez Johnson and Evan Stewart.
That's
I mean, like,
and that's Ohio State's thing. Who are you going to guard on Ohio State here?
Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah, exactly.
And Ibuka,
and who's Ibuka? That's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So Oregon leading by 1 going into halftime. 22-21.
What are you? So you're watching the game by this point, right, King? Because you got. What are you guys feeling at this point? Up at halftime with how everything's gone.
Because they scored at the end, my homer kicked in. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. If they were down 21-15, which isn't that big of a difference, I would not have felt confident.
Yeah. So they didn't really go to Jeremiah Smith at all in the first half, and they go to him basically the first play of the second half. So big play over the top. Quickly marching down the field. Second
I almost wish we watched.
Touchdown.
I almost wish this was the entire game because I want to see the point to where Chip Kelly just gives up completely on the run game.
Yeah, I mean, you saw it. It was half.
Yeah, because I mean, this possession, it just airing it out.
Well, Ski, I hear what you're saying, but they also have Jeremiah Smith and Ibuka.
Yeah, I think they were averaging 8.7 yards a carry at this point in the first half.
I get it.
Yeah.
So there's your 4th and inches play at midfield.
Yeah.
Balls.
Fergie.
I do like getting Ferguson out. Flat, open field. That's a good play call.
I did get really hyped at that Ferguson play where he's just catches it and you're like, oh, he's got the first down, and he's just hand on the face mask of a guy. It's great. Yep.
Not done yet.
I was like, yeah, we're the bullies now.
Then for some reason you're throwing to Herbert. Why?
Yeah, then
you throw the ball to Herbert ever? So 4th and goal, DG, nothing there.
Oh yeah.
Herbert again.
Yeah, this was I believe a lot of people in the Discord why the fuck is Herbert in the game right now?
Yeah.
In that.
Yes. And you throw to him twice.
Yeah.
Crazy. So, all right, now Oregon down by 6.
Yeah, this is after not scoring there. I was just I'd assume we were losing at that point.
No, but again, Ohio State just kept fucking up. In key spots. That fumble, that's an easy first down they're about to get. And then they fumble it, give it back to Oregon, and they left the door open. Yeah, but at that point before then, I wasn't. Look at the block.
I wasn't.
Get there. Get there.
He goes.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to fuck up this bad at the way this game had been going.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, you always expect Oregon to do the fucking up.
Exactly.
Was this the biggest game in Autzen history?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 2 versus number 3. Ohio State going on to win a national championship. Hindsight's 2020 on that. But
what was it before? Was it Michigan? Was it Oklahoma? Michigan? What was? Yeah,
so are we saying it was Michigan?
Completely.
Or Oklahoma?
No.
USC is what I think we came to the consensus.
Oh, like the Fright Night?
One of the early
07 or 09,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But this is the biggest one for sure.
Yes.
No, I remember that being a huge stop there, forcing him to kick a field goal.
Forcing the field goal, yep.
Yes, and then
field goal still wins it. I mean, do you want to rely on Sappington? But
no. But at this point, the way the Ducks offense has been rolling, I was feeling pretty good with 4 minutes left. That they'll
basic.
But they would score, right?
Yes, and it was. Oh, don't score too early because we have seen too many times of the Ducks defense needing to stop.
Bingo.
We've been killed too many times on that.
So Ferguson had a big play going for the end zone. There's your pass interference.
Yep.
So this possession, this possession and an earlier possession where they kicked a field goal, and I guess the one where they got stopped on 4th down. This is why I don't like. We can do all the Joe Moore Award bullshit about the Oregon offensive line. I don't feel like they're dominant the last 2 years.
Dominant offensive line, you run the ball there to score a touchdown on the one.
Yeah, so there's like Ohio State's awesome. They won the national title. But there are 3 instances where they were like within the 4-yard line or whatever. And they got, or actually 4, because the one where they go ahead and they scored 6 points. Like, kind of crazy, or 9 points. It's kind of crazy.
I don't know what happens on the offensive line when they get inside the 5.
It's just
it is.
But that's where you got to be dominant. I feel like when you can really just you can't scheme a good block.
40 seconds left, I think. Here's the throw to Ibuka near field.
That's where I thought I was like, they're losing. They're losing.
Yeah.
So you get
the next play.
Into the bucket for Ibuka.
Yeah. Next play is the big one. Or I guess not this one.
Yeah, where's the OPI?
So 2nd and 10 after the incompletion, and then here's your push off. Yep.
Yep.
It is a.
I mean, you get to see the separation. Yeah.
Yes, it is pass interference. Like, I get them being upset about calling it in that situation, but it is.
It was OPI. Yeah. Come on.
Yes, that's why he was open. Like,
2-handed shove like up by the guy's head. Yeah.
Yeah. Props to Nico for coming back and making the tackle. Like, you saw it. That's why you threw the ball, Howard.
He's in the NFL now.
Yep. All right, so there's the Lanning penalty.
Yep. Yeah, so 3rd and 25.
Or here's the Lanning penalty, right?
Yeah, this is it.
This is it, yeah. There's your flop.
Yeah,
the banana peel in the edit there. That was good.
Put the banana peel in there.
That was good. That was good. All right, so here you go. 10 seconds left. Howard to the sideline. Jabbar Muhammad knocks it down.
At this point,
here's your too many men on the field. Yeah, This is it.
I was positive they were winning. You?
Yeah.
99%. Because they still have elite receivers you could throw a ball in the end zone for.
Yes. All right, here's your last play. 5, 4, 3.
Yep, at that point, though. Game over.
Game over. Yep. Yeah, no, it would have taken a Hail Mary anyways. Like, incredible. He runs and slides. Incredible.
It was just, I remember watching, just like, what's he doing?
Where are you going, dude?
What are you doing? It's like
I couldn't believe it because, like, again, Oregon doesn't win games like this, and like other teams don't fuck up like this.
No.
But against Oregon.
This was set up for the classic duck, blow up, fuck it up.
Yeah.
When they don't score a touchdown there, and they only go up 1.
Yeah.
If let's say they were up 6 right there, right? Or 5, whatever it would be if they scored the touchdown, I'm feeling much better the entire drive because instead of just needing a field goal,
right,
now they have to score a touchdown. And it goes up to King's thing of saying, like, if you have what you think and they gave him the award for it too, an elite offensive line, you have to be able to get 1 yard of rushing on 4th down there. I still disagree with Lanning kicking the field goal.
So Oregon takes the lead. So you would rather have them go for it? Is what you're saying? Yes,
because again, I'm so jaded on the Oregon defense needing a hold, let alone just Ohio State being able to march down and get a field goal attempt by kicking the field goal for the Ducks.
That is interesting. I don't think I agree.
If he doesn't push off, if he doesn't push off on the offensive pass interference there, they're already in field goal range. It's a different story. If all he does is just doesn't push off.
Mm-hmm. But he did push off. And then Howard fucked up and slid.
Yeah, but
neener.
So the whole banking on
the that one, bud. Go against my neener defense.
I mean, it's impossible to go against that.
The neener, that's a legal term. The neener.
Yeah.
So this was again, this is the biggest win in Autzen Stadium history. This was program defining for Lanning. gave him legitimacy immediately. And it's big turning point game. I don't know, right?
Well,
Oregon didn't go on to win the national championship, so maybe not.
Let me say something crazy here. Winning this game cost them the national championship.
Oof.
Because they're not the 1 seed if they lose this game.
Yeah.
I don't think.
They should have just lost to Wisconsin.
And guess what? You lose this game also, and you don't piss Ohio State off so much that they just curb stomp you in the playoffs.
I will say the victory lap week of you're damn right we held that 12 man on pocket.
Everything Ohio State said afterwards.
You're damn right we knew we could kick it directly at this nerd. Yeah, maybe tone it down a bit, Dan.
Was it worth the trolling for a week for what comes on later in the playoffs?
No, even in real time, I sounded like an old man the week after, being like, that shit rocked. That was awesome. Yes. My dick was rock hard. It was diamond. I was so hard. I was in Fresno, but my dick was in Bakersfield. But
shooting
still,
ropes at diamonds from that game.
I
got a bunch of printer paper. I was just like, shh, shh, shh.
But my thing was still, Dan, don't go running to the bussing with the boys guy and start broing out and throwing zins at each other and giving each other sack taps. It's October 15th. Tone it down a bit, bud.
And everything Ohio State said after the loss came to be true. It's God's plan. We're going to be back. We'll see them at the end of the year, probably. We'll, all these things. And they're all right. They were right.
At least the good news is it's going to be hard to top this level of win for the Ducks at Autzen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't think Dan's going to have the chance to bro out like that with a game bigger than this win. So
no game is going to be bigger unless it's another one against Ohio State.
And still, it probably
it's never going to be the first one.
It will never be the first one. This is pretty much as big as it gets.
Yeah.
But we're kind of doing some of our negative stuff.
Who would be bigger?
Broing.
Actually, who would be?
But when you went,
when Alabama coming?
No. That's no. But that's no. But when you went to bed that night, were you on cloud 9 or cloud 10?
I couldn't get comfortable because of the boner.
Seriously, same.
Sleep. Could not sleep.
I just kept doing nocturnal emissions. It was crazy. At a hotel in Fresno, California, and I just kept on waking up. Oh my God, I was trapped in my own. I was in a cocoon by the time I woke up, and disgusting.
I like to sleep.
The amount of self-abuse that took place that night just to be able to fall asleep was unbelievable.
See, I like to sleep on my side, so I was just ping-ponging. I try to roll over and just shoot me back to my back. I just try to keep rolling over.
Yeah, zing,
zoink, and back. Windshield wipers just choo, choo. No, but was it worth it for what happened in the playoffs? No.
It was awesome.
It was awesome, though. A better celebration.
Yes.
Would have been better.
Yes. Yep. Oregon, won the what's that expression? They won the battle, but Ohio State won the war.
Yeah.
They lost the battle, but won the war on that one.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. That hurt. Okay. Yeah. That January 1st game hurt.
But we're not talking about the January 1st game.
I know. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Great.
We're doing, war, battles, whole thing. But,
Penn State fans should be looking at Oregon in last season with this. Ducks go in there and lose to Penn State. If they're all on their horse like Duck fans were, have your expectations tampered a little bit for what could happen in the playoffs.